Jerk holes! Oh, I'm going to lose rocket parts. Son of a bitch! Oh, I'm not going to get my Gassy moves. Thank you, you're making our game better. Damn it! Clay love letter time, yep. Jerks. You fun-stealing bastards. Oh, if my rockets are broken, I'm going to be so sad. Brussels sprouts need so much extra work, though. Anything would taste good with all those extras thrown in. Yeah, but, you know, it's Christmassy, isn't it? You've got to have some Brussels sprouts at Christmas. You've got to. Even if you change their form into something delicious. Clay doesn't like Christmas, confirmed. Yep. What was he even saying then? I was talking about Christmas or something. I don't know. Bastards. All of them. I don't know. Connie crashes, wait 7 years. Damn it, Shidley. 7-year cycle again. Which rockets? There were none. I didn't see them. Yes, they were in orbit collecting my Gassy moo boys. Yeah, Christmas sprouts. Yeah, you got to have some sprouts at Christmas. Although, in fairness, one of my best Christmas dinners ever was a few years ago. We decided to fuck off all the turkey. And none of this turkey or duck or goose or any of that traditional stuff. And I made a chicken and leek pie with all the Christmas trimmings. And it was the best fucking Christmas dinner ever. Homemade chicken pie. Excuse me. Homemade chicken pie with, like, sprouts, carrot and swede, peas, pigs in blankets, 3 different types of spuds, like roast spuds, mashed potatoes, dauphinoise potatoes, cabbage, Yorkshire puddings, gravy, and then a slab of pie. It was fucking incredible. I mean, neither of us ate for like 3 days afterwards because we were just literal food parcels, but it was one of the best Christmas dinners ever. I do like cooking. I do enjoy cooking. I'm not like an chef, but I am a cook. You know, I can cook some nice meals. There's a lot of people that are so confident in their cooking that they're tantamount to a chef. Do you know what I mean? They think they're a chef, but no, I'm a cook. I'm a good home cook, is how I would put it. But, so yeah, by the way, for those of you that might not know, these 2 rockets that we've got in space now, there is a very, very good chance, a very, very high chance, that when they come home, we will just get the command capsules back. Now, if that happens, I'm going to be honest with you, if that happens to me again, because it's happened to us a couple of times now, I'm gonna debug in the rocket parts that we've lost, because I'm not wasting that much fucking steel again. Because, like, the parts that we've just sent, the biological bays and the cargo bays, they're 1,000 steel each. A ton of steel. And we sent 4 of them. So that's 4 tons of steel just gone. So, if it does happen, I'm just going to rebuild the rockets and send them. And we can actually, in debug, we can land the rockets immediately as well. So, we will see. Can't load them from before. No, hamster. They've been gone for a while, so. And I've done all this shit in the meantime. I don't have to redo all this bollocks, so. There's only one real difference between a chef and a cook, to be honest. The jacket, is that what you're going to say? Or the conditioning to extreme heat. Put the gantries where they were, and a bunker tile roof above it. Would meteors be able to get through that? Back there, and a bunker tile roof above it. Would meteors be able to get through that? I don't think they'll get through any of this, to be honest. I think this will be fine. I mean, what we could do, if I wanted, I could knock out one of these tiles here on the corner, just to make doubly sure, and put another bunker tile in here. But I don't really think I need to. I can't do it here, but you get the idea. I don't think I need to be honest. I think it'll be okay. Right, let's just leave them to finish off these bits, and then I'm going to look at this, and I can rip this ladder out now, put another mesh tile in. My dupes can now get up here, so I can dig out all this crap nice and easy, and get rid of all of this gubbins. Now, what I might do as well is put a little bit of visco gel in front of these doors so that I can get in and out for now. Camo, how's it going, buddy? Oh, by the way, Asenris, did you see what I posted on Discord, mate? I forgot to say. I posted something in Oni Talk. Have you had a look? You were talking about you had random bits of igneous rock turned up in your volcano. There was a thread on the forums about sweating rock. I think it's Cool Cat or whatever that posted it. Have a nosy. It might be what's happening with your volcano boiler. I don't think Clay would be happy about their streamer boy cheating. I'm not Clay's streamer boy, mate. Clay don't like me very much, I don't think. Maybe within one of the next updates you need ceramic and less steel for the rockets. I hope they'll tweak it. I don't think they're going to, mate. I just don't think they're going to. What's the difference between a chef and a pope? Nothing. They both have funny hats. Yes. Ratatouille taught us this one law of the world. Anyone can cook. Yeah, even if you're a tiny wat. Me and my bro, my cousin and her fiance are cooking at Christmas for 12. I think I might be the only one who knows their way around the kitchen. Oh, Jesus, Pseudo. Good luck. You need to get your army whip on. Do you know what I mean? Get commanding. Note to self, remember to save before launching space dances. Yeah. Should we test it for science, guys? Do you want to do a little test? Because I can maybe show you this right now, but it does mean me toggling debug on for a second. So as long as you're not all going to shout at me, I can show you whether this has worked or not. And if it has, if they're fine, we can reload just to save us losing like. We're going to be waiting for like 10 cycles or 7 cycles to find out. So what I can do, I can turn on debug, right? I can go to this, and oh, I can't land them. I don't think. Hold on. I can land my rockets, and they'll come back right now. Ooh, they should do. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Normally you can do this, but maybe you have to launch them when in debug. I don't think we can. Let's turn this off again. We'll just have to find out. If they come back and they're fucked, it's going to be annoying, but there's not much I can do about it. Ah, dear me. Just got my dinner ham and cheese sandwiches with hot waffles instead of bread. Camo! That sounds like a cardiac arrest waiting to happen. Ah, Jesus. As far as I'm concerned, Debug Santa already owes you some rocket parts. Yeah, I would think so as well, Neuro, to be honest. Especially considering it was your rocket, wasn't it, that got destroyed? Wasn't it Neuro's space destroyer that got fucking... came back with just just the capsule? Son of a bitch. Okay. What I'm going to want to do on this side, by the way, is have... I'm going to want to do something like this, but I don't want it to block the light. I think that will be okay. If we have one of them there, and then the other one there, maybe. That'll cover all of this top stuff. Would have been nice if I could have had them one lower, I suppose. Yeah, I've got power on these wires. Let's just do it like this. Hey. I don't want to make these out of gold. So... Ooh, these wires are pretty full. We'll get these robo-miners put in now. So we can clear off this top stuff. And we'll make these out of... Make them out of niobium. Niobium. So that goes to the nearest tile there. Yeah, I might want to do this one like that. And then this one can just be flat. So that goes to the big tile, and that one can get to there. Yes. Yeah. This will be fine. And then we will give these some power. Make the power out of whatever, really. The power out of iron. That's connected. And then automation. We'll need to go to the doors behind them. So we'll just get rid of this. And slap some wolframite doors behind. Now we did have this problem before where we were getting like a weird bug where it was saying they were lacking a foundation, so we'll have to see how these build, but I think this should be okay. And the reason I'm moving these and putting them out of the way here is hopefully this won't block the light to our grass when we come to put it in. That is the deal. What have I missed? Free materials build allows it. Control F4. No, it doesn't. Winter. If you've launched the rocket when it's not in debug, I don't think you can. Did you turn off debug? Yeah. Yeah. How are you doing, Winter? By the way, how are you? I saw you tried to build Nativel's build on your most recent vid, mate. Big mistake. Big mistake. How did you get on in the end? I didn't get a chance to watch the whole video through. But I saw you were building Nativel's build. You should have built mine, mate. Mine's much easier. It was very messy. Oh dear. You should have gone with mine, mate. I've never steered you wrong before. You should have trusted me. Did you try Control 4? Yes. Yeah, I did. Control 4, Control F4, Control F6. I know I'm doing both. I'm just doing both by habit, so... You're only doing locks so far. Oh, well, locks is easy. You could have done liquid oxygen at any point. You do liquid oxygen with fucking thermoregulators to get enough for rockets. But it's the hydrogen that's the hard bit. I think I stopped watching, I think, when... cause I was doing some stuff earlier. I think I stopped watching when you were like, I don't think I'm going to get this done today, guys. And you sounded visibly shaky, so... Oh, take it easy, Excess. I'm glad everything's going well for you, buddy, and I'm glad you had a lovely time. Don't be a stranger, mate, and I'll see you soon. Much love, bud. How'd you get lime for steel? Glitch Turtle, we used a lot of fossil and eggshell. Eggshell. Haven't seen your oxygen build yet. Haven't seen your hydrogen build yet. Oh, sorry, buddy. Have a look on... if you go to Oni Tips, mate, it should be like the most recent upload. Oh, no, it'll be the second most recent upload on Oni Tips. The liquid hydrogen build. It's this build down here, mate. We're swimming in liquid hydrogen. Yeah, dead easy, mate. I think you might have over-engineered it a little bit. Ah, you're very welcome, mate. Very welcome. Okay, so this should hopefully sort all this crap out. Let's start doing some priority 8 digging up here. We'll want to rip these ladders out now. I want this done with a 9 so that my exosuit boys don't come up here. And then we'll put another mesh tile in. Now, the only reason I'm putting the mesh tiles in at all is because if anything does derp up with our automation for space, you know, we've got this bug where the doors aren't closing properly. If anything does derp up a little bit, then the mesh tiles give us a little bit of a buffer without, obviously, blocking off the sunlight. It means window tiles basically just get destroyed by comets or asteroids or whatever. They just get literally instantly broken. So if we do it with a line of mesh tiles above, hopefully it will be okay. And they shouldn't be generating any heat. We should be fine with that. Craig, how's it going, buddy? Lovely, lovely, lovely. So that reaches to there, and this one should reach to there. That's fine. And then if anything does build up on these doors, these can clean off the doors as well. So that should be good to go. Don't need space between glass and mesh. Yeah, I'm gonna have mesh tiles here, mate. Mesh tiles don't transfer any heat in a vacuum. So because we've got a vacuum up here, they won't do shit. Again, eventually we'll probably end up cooling all this surface debris, but for now, I really just don't want to be honest. So what I'll probably do... How much spare steel have we got at the minute? We could probably replace some of this, you know, make this a bit safer. I won't have the one tile buffer, but at least it'll be relatively safe. Cool. So, let's get our window tiles done. Again, I'm not going to use any glass for this. We'll save our glass for other stuff. And then I think what we'll do, we'll have a transit tube access. So we do have tubes down here. We could probably just run a tube out of here somewhere to get into this farm. And then at this point, it's going to be... Wait, is that iron? Excuse me. We'll do a bit of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. We'll do that. That's going to be our grass. That's it. So we'll probably only keep a few of these gassy cows. I don't know how many tiles they need because they were being so temperamental when I was tinkering in debug. And again, they were getting stuck if we didn't have the right space for them. So it might be a bit of a false start of this. We'll have to see how we get on. Any more rocket launches? We're just waiting on 2 rockets coming back at the minute, Craig. The only problem is they might be bugged because we just had a black hole before. We had a little crash. So I'm hoping they're going to be okay. But we'll see. I'm going to get rid of these bits of bunker tile here, and I'm going to put them here instead. We've run out of steel now because they're moving it. I'm doing some testing about bunker doors, and apparently if you use a limited amount of doors there won't be any issues with it about closing and opening. Yeah, hamster, that's what we already know, mate. If you only use a couple, it's not a problem. If you try and close off the whole space, it is a problem. Kinda sucks dick, honestly. Kinda sucks big old dicks. Big old gorilla dicks is what it sucks, actually. Humongous gorilla chodes! Which we don't like around here, they're not welcome. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, hydrogen supply is dwindling quite a lot with using this setup now. We must have used all the storage up here pretty much. But that's fine. We don't need... This is probably enough liquid hydrogen to do us forever now. There's a lot of rocket launches in here, so I'm absolutely fine with that. And if we ever do need any more, A, I've got loads of hydrogen kicking around the asteroid that I can collect if I want, and B, we've still got 1.2 tons per tile in here still that we don't need just yet. So we've got loads of hydrogen. Oh, take it easy, Morn. Much love, buddy. If you haven't already left, take it easy, mate. Do you need drywall for the gassy moves? Yeah, yeah. We'll need drywall and we'll need some liquid pipe. Hydrogen and a few wheezeworts, so we could probably put a couple more wheezeworts in here and just use this to cool down the builds. I might actually do that rather than worry about liquid piping coming in. I don't really want to mess about with liquid piping right now. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We could actually use the same heat to do our chlorine as well. So this should be a nice little build. If I make this out of plastic here, I'm gonna make you out of plastic. This might just be lovely. Then we'll make a separate little room down here somewhere for making the actual liquid chlorine. And obviously we're gonna have to run a big old pipe from our chlorine tank all the way down here. This fella. Now, I don't know if we've got any surplus piping that isn't really needed at the minute. I can't remember what this is for. This is a natural gas pipe from this. Yeah, we're going to need a big old chlorine pipe. But we've got time for that. I think I left a bit of pipe up here, didn't I? Oh, I used this for something else, didn't I? This is now a polluted oxygen pipe. So we'll figure that out. I'll probably run it outside the base. But it's not a big deal. We can do that shit, no problem. What you guys say? Don't be gorilla chodest. I'm sorry, Pseudo. How dare I? Nice, Naily. Do window tiles heat up in the sun? No, they don't. They don't, Ikobo. Lots of wires. Yeah, we've got a big old power grid, Lex. We've got quite a large power grid. So it spans a lot of the A lot of the asteroid. It's quite a lot of wires. So, yeah. We've got a big base, in fairness. It's quite a big boy. So, it is what it is. I want to do some more of these liquid locks around the base, by the way. That'll speed things up a little bit. So we'll do that once I've got this gassy move thing sorted. As I say, I'm probably going to need some more Weezeworts, so I'm really hoping that when this rocket comes back, it has some Weezeworts in it. Because I'll be sad if it doesn't. So these should change temperature really quickly. Do we have any seeds? We've got 0 Weezeworts at the minute. I'll tell you what we do have. We've got a couple up here. We've also got 4 Weezeworts sat here doing jack shit. So let's get in there, rip this out. We'll replace this with a steel pump, which, how much is a pump? It's like 50 materials. Yeah, we'll replace that with a steel pump. And we'll get these Weezeworts out of here. Because I want some. I want some bad. We'll give them access. And we'll rip out you. Lovely. Do we still have access over here? Oh shit, no we don't. Probably need to dig out a bit of you as well. This has all gone a bit wonky here. Got some carbon dioxide trapped and a weird water lock has occurred, but it's fine. We'll do the same thing here. I might diagonally tile this. Fucking Mafic rock! Don't want Mafic rock. I don't want Mafic rock. I've had a few bits of ice spawn around here, so we might need to... Oh, I've already got ladders there. Okay, let's just bang in a few bits of ladder here because this is a death trap waiting to happen. And we'll just dig out all this shit as well. Get rid of all this gubbins. How much power do you use per day? Let's have a look. Yesterday we used my 5,000 kilojoules. We wasted 55 kilojoules. If that makes sense. Do you have any general tips for a smooth start near the game, going to the mid game? Get out there and dig slime biomes. Dig slime biomes. Slime biomes are life in this game. They give you loads of algae, that means you can take your time getting towards your perfect electrolyzer setup. Buys you a nice buffer of time to chill, basically. And they give you loads of gold, they give you lots of clay, they give you slime so you can get your mushroom farms up and running. And did I mention that mushroom farms can only be set up if you dug into slime biomes? And yeah, avoiding slime biomes is generally a bit of a mistake, personally. For my playstyle anyway. I would advise getting out there and digging them slime biomes out. Slime lung's a piece of piss, Mark. You don't need to worry about slime lung. If you've dug up all your slime from your slime biome, the biggest tip I can give you, set a couple of compactors up in either submerge them in water or submerge them in a really gas heavy room. You know, put them in a really gas heavy room and store all your slime immediately. Store your slime literally as soon as you dig it. And then it won't get a chance to give off much slime lung. Now some will off gas. You will generate some slime lung, but all you need to do is bang down a shitload of deodorizers. And said deodorizers will get rid of that slime lung for you in a matter of cycles, a couple of cycles. So that is what you do. Slime lung is not something that should stop you getting out there and getting your materials. Slime lung's trivial. Put your hat back on, Trivaldo, you son of a bitch. Made a little ice waterfall of all this surface water slowly melting. Boop. Right, so that's that carbon dioxide gone now. We can now open this up. Don't cross the beams, lol. Lots of melted wires if they touch, I guess. Yeah, probably Lex. I love that liquid hydrogen build, like the reservoir temp averaging, buffer and skipping the shut-off valve. No need for heating the supercoolant back up as well. Great. There you go, Winter. Told you, mate. Told you. I did see you posting Natavel's thread, and I was like, "Oh, I like Natavel. He's a very crazy Russian guy. I like him. I like his ambitious builds, but he does tend to overcomplicate the balls out of stuff because he's got big. He generally builds very big, complicated bases. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Don't get me wrong, but he definitely overcomplicated that one a little bit, I think. His build is arguably probably more power efficient, but because I'm generating turbine heat, that doesn't really matter. So. Because he's warming up he's using his liquid oxygen to actually pre-cool his hydrogen, but you don't really need it. Just pump your hydrogen in at any temperature. It's a very, very conductive material. Gives you lots of clay. Yes, indeed, hamster. How is it best to farm through a slime biome? I just dig the bastard out. Dig it out. If ever you notice your dupe's immune system is starting to fall too much, just give them the day off and let them stay in your base for a bit. You might get a couple of people get slime lung, but it means they're out of work for a few days, that's it. Just put them in your base and treat them and you're fine. Is it best to store slime in the cool water and in time the slime them will die off? Exactly. Icorbo, yeah, exactly. So I've got my slime storage, I don't even know if it's all cooled off in here, but my slime storage is in this tank here. Now originally I was cooling this water until all the germs died off, but we've probably got some germs in here now. No, it's actually pretty chill. So all these compactors are here are slime. So we've got loads of slime in here. And all I basically did was ran my cooling water for my electrolyzer build. Oh, come on, game, what the fuck? Through a little bit of piping in here. And that was cooling off my slime. Now, this water's been sat here for a while, so by the looks of it, it's warmed up a little bit. What's going on here? My aqua tuner's not running? What the hell's happened? Oh, right, it's cycling water at the minute. So every now and again we'll get a burst of colder water. At the minute the water's balanced itself out at a nice temperature, so we're at like 19 degrees. So my aqua tuner isn't running. When the water gets a bit warmer, this will run and it'll cool it down. But yeah, if you can cool down a little body of water, eventually you have no slime germs as well. So you end up with clean slime, which is what you want. But yeah, slime lung is not a problem, guys, honestly. I've said this for a very long time. I've been singing this song for a very, very long time. Just don't let it bottleneck your early game exploration, because you'll be very sad if you run out of materials because you've been too scared to get out there and get your slime. Right, I'm gonna need some more steel. Is there any more fossil I can dig out urgently? Just to get me a little bit more. A little bit more steel. There's not really any in this top layer, that's why I've not bothered digging this out. A little bit here. Yeah, let's dig this shit. Dig all you out. And then we'll just bang a little ladder in here so my dupes can find their way home later. If they get stuck. Oh, we've got a little bit here as well I've missed. Let's dig you out as well. If you notice around my base, by the way, you will see that I've got lots of deodorizers still kicking around. It's because I do the same method. It's not like I'm advising you to do something stupid. It's a legit way of mitigating the problem. So I've got deodorizers scattered all over the place. They only consume sand if they're moving polluted oxygen. So just drop them all over the place. It doesn't matter. Look, I've got them here. I've got them all over the place. And then late game, when your base is all oxygen, you can just remove them. But I just leave them. They're not eating any sand. They'll only consume sand. Like this one's a weighted material. It's probably not had anything delivered for ages. But they'll only consume sand when they're passing a packet of polluted oxygen, which is exactly what you want. So, like here, I had a band of polluted oxygen here. I slapped down a load of deodorizers and it's gone. So, and if you ever notice a pocket, like up here, we've got a pocket of polluted oxygen trapped. Later on in the game, when we dig all this out, that won't be a problem. But for now, we've got this little pocket here, and it'll continue to grow in gas. It'll continue to spit out more and more germs, if you like. Later on, you just clean it. Job done. So there you go. Right, so we've now got 4 more Weezeworts there ready to use. So let's bang them in here. Yeah, this is going to be quite a cool boy. Let's put 2 in to begin with. In fact, let's bang a load in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do our chlorine build underneath. We'll leave a little bit of room for dupes to get in and out of here, and a little grooming station. Not that we really need the grooming station, but I do want to have happy gas boys. So yeah, that is what we'll do. Again, I know that they do get trapped occasionally, so I don't quite know how this build's going to work. I've not really done a proper ranch for them yet that's seemingly worked, so keep an eye on this guy. If we get any more shove vole eggs, I want to capture them. How are our stone hatch numbers now, by the way? I was trying to replenish the numbers earlier, but I think I took my eye off the ball again. They've all died off. I think they've all died of old age. Let's get some of these guys wrangled and get them into the hatchery rooms, and then we'll incubate a few eggs as well. I'll do a quick check to see if we dropped any around the base, because that's always a fun surprise as well. If we've dropped any at the bottom level of the base. No, everything seems fine. Let's incubate a few more. Got loads of eggs. I could just do a bit of a mass smashing of eggs as well to get us some more shell quickly. I might do that now. And we can get our last few bits of steel that we need. We've got enough steel for our pumps already. Too Dim, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Oh, and Craig, thank you very much as well, buddy. Sorry, I didn't see you did it at the same time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, guys. Are you grabbing the heat from the rocket launches? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am, Winter. The gas cow's worth the trouble. Not really. But I'm going to show you guys them anyway. They're not really worth the trouble at all. You best just slap it in some solar panels, I think. So this is my build here, Winter, in terms of... I'm grabbing as much of it as I can be arsed right now. So when the rockets... I have two rockets here, side by side. When they launch, they both pump a shitload of heat into these tiles, which then goes into my steam room here and is used in my turbine. So my turbine spins up a bit more, gives me a bit more power. So yeah, I'd recommend you do the same with your build, mate. Because it's free additional heat, you might as well. So... What do the incubators do? They just hatch the eggs a bit quicker, Glitch. That's all they do, mate. Furry hatchet wound, for fuck's sake. Dirty. Very naughty. I'm using Mafic rock for anything. I use it for occasional bits of insulated tiling. Like a lot of this insulated tile up here is Mafic rock. I generally just use whatever I've got, to be honest, Kobo. We might do some boiling later and make some magma, but to be honest, we probably won't need to. We probably don't need magma at all. Dupes need access to the power transformer rooms. Oh, to put the stuff in. Yeah, well, I said before, I think I'm going to put a little bit of... I'm going to put a tile in front of these doors and put a bit of visco gel and stuff in, which should hopefully... Will my jetpacks fuck things up? Huh. I'm gonna fix this here now. So what we'll need is a little bit of drywall, like so. We'll do too high, and then I'm gonna have a tile here. But to begin with, we'll just do this. My ladders need to be all tidied up here. It's a bit of a fucking mess at the minute. Shit. Yeah, this ladder's going to be ripped out. Let me just get rid of this ladder as well. My jetpack boys can come and get rid of this. That'll be